Okay, Salema Beach. We got the 5.6 rigged. I forgot the 430 mast, so it's rigged on a 400. We've got the 99 Flywave. I've been using this pretty much every session recently. Like I said, it's a bit weird. Maybe I need a 5.0, but I've gone big because there is a bit of current here in Salema. It's a southeast wind, which is kind of usually we'd be going somewhere else, but there's not much swell around. But there's enough swell for here, so let's see. Let's put this Insta360 X4 on. Okay, without further ado, let's go and have a session at Salema Beach. For people who don't know, Salema Beach is, well, it's kind of in between Lagos and Sagres. Obviously I live in Sagres, and this is kind of halfway between. She's right next to the nursery where we dropped our daughter off before, so it's perfect. Hence why I'm sailing here. I think a few of the boys are going to come up, check it out. Low tide. You want to be sailing here at low tide. As the tide comes in, it gets a bit dumpy and there's not much wind. We'll see. Maybe there's not enough wind now. Let's see what we've got. My God, I've somehow rigged the boom very high. It already feels a little bit lumpy on this inside. Although, they've got a bit of power. We've got a bit of power. It's not the end of the world. Oh, we got loads of power. I mean, 5.6, it's not a sail I use very often. And seeing Pare use it to good effect in Tenerife kind of made me think maybe I should use the 5.6 more. Because there's a lot of spots where, well, there's a lot of spots in the world where you want power. There's also spots where you don't want too much power. But in this kind of cross on shore, you know, a little bit light spots, more power the better. Helps you get through those bottom turns, get a few jumps in. But we're playing along. I mean, this feels super nice. I should really use this 5.6 more. But it's light. It's not like we're comfortably planing in the gusts, yes, but definitely it's light. It's going to be an on the edge session. But Salema, I've had a couple of sessions here before and it's pretty fun. Yeah, actually the sessions I've had before have been with the wind from the opposite direction. So like westerlies. This is more east, but let's see what we've got. Oh, loads of power now. Let's see what the waves are going to do for us. I'd like to get a couple of cracks, but there's not much power on the inside. We're building up downwind here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. That's all right. Oh, there's enough to get a few little turns. The 5.6 wave sail. And I will have to address a couple of things which I've been mentioned to. So when I mentioned the 99 litre board, I've mentioned it as a big board. And a couple of the bigger boys out there have gone, hey, easy Tiger, a 99 is my like go-to normal board. And like I said on previous videos, it's all relative. For me, a 99, you know, it's a board I've never even considered. And now I've put on a few kilos, you know, I'm getting to low 80s, 83 this morning on the scales. Then the 99, you're thinking, well, that is only 16 litres away from being the same as me, you know what I mean? So 83 litres, 83 kilos, in theory that's with your weight. 99 is 16 litres above my weight. And actually, I have used it so many sessions recently. It's kind of crazy. One session, I was a bit, maybe, I could have gone smaller. I mean, should have gone smaller, because I'm not trying to say this board is like the magic board. All of a sudden, the 99 does what a 78 can do. No, it doesn't. But for 99 litres and being able to plane like this in like not optimal conditions, being able to hit some wave rides, being able to not sink and float around out the back, but the board's still manoeuvrable, not as manoeuvrable as the smaller boards obviously, but still very manoeuvrable for a big board for me. It means it's a bit of a game changer, you know, and I have kind of opened up some easier sailing, and I won't mind saying I'm getting on a bit. Yeah, I'm getting older, you know, a little bit more volume, never hurt anyone. So, you know, for the bigger guys out there, you probably think, yeah, but 83 kilos, that's still light. I'm 95. And it's true, when you think about it like that, you think, well, maybe there needs to be some bigger wave boards out there, you know, or do the free waves hit, you know, do they do the job of what a wave board could do in that size? Let me know in the comments, let me know. I'm interested to know what you big boys are riding. I think we've got like a 115 litre wave board in Simmer. In the Flywave, I think there's 107. Quantex is 109, but I thought there was a bigger one. We used to have 115 Quantum, and I know a few of the boys really love that board, so be interested to hear what you big boys are using. Is it a free wave? You know, does a free wave do the job? You know, it's a flatter rocker, but in that sort of wind, maybe that's what's needed. Whoa, let's see. This mast is definitely a bit soft, but it's all right. Let's see if we can get a little tag here. Oh yeah, getting a few. It's actually pretty fun. And that's the thing, with the volume, you just keep going. 3 turns on a sort of day like this, pretty good. Happy days. And a few of you might have noticed that there is a new Flywave coming out with a few, I will say it, there's not big changes from this board. This board is an epic board. So the new board, there's a few sort of small refinements, obviously new graphics, but a few little refinements. The tail on this board, I think Ola said it's getting a bit longer. Again, I've not had a problem with this board, so I think you can comfortably, if you see one of these boards come up for sale and you didn't want to buy a new board, man, get it, because they won't be around long. These are going to be one of those iconic boards, I think, the Flywave, which people are looking around for second hand. You know, if you get the new graphics, yeah, fair play. It's always nice to get something nice and shiny, and when they do come out and I get a proper go on them, I'll bring you the video to say exactly what the differences is, you know, in the real world. You know, we can hear about shortened tails, longer tails, you know, on different sizes and this and that, but until you actually go sail it and use it, what is the real difference, you know? I think that's what a lot of you will want to know. Some of the techie guys will probably want to know less, but it's just fun. I'm enjoying this. It's like my I think it's like my therapy, talking to myself while sailing. Woo! Durka durka. Hey dude. Like I say, we're on the edge of planing, but we're getting some good rides. No jumping. Let's see. We can get a hit on this. We got something building up here. Oh yes, here we go. Oh no, I missed it. Went a bit early on that one, missed the hit. Hey, some nice waves though. I'm going to wait for this one rather than just aimlessly turning around. Look at this here. Look at this section. Woo. Seems like here is a good section. It's a good tip, you know, when you come up to a beach you've not sailed before, you know, really have a look at it, work out where the wave is peaking, because on the beaches, you know, with a sandy bottom, the sandbars do move, and different states of tide will give you different peaks of waves. Some, you know, more critical, and some a bit softer. So depending on what you're into and what you want to hit, it's definitely worthwhile kind of watching other riders, watching the way the wave breaks, maybe watching surfers to see where they're taking off or not taking off. Because in windsurfing, you don't always want a crazy critical lip. Again, depending on your level. Well, we have got a little line here. Let's see. Dublin. The one behind looks a bit more. There, that looks better. We've got to get upwind though. Otherwise, we're going to be left with not a lot. Yeah, we need to get upwind. But this is a good. This will be a good hit if we make it. We're quite far down. Look at this, we're too far down, but look at that wave. Oh, hello. Boom. Yeah. Oh no, there's some nice ones. Surprising. Pretty fun. This spot's like 10 minutes from the house. The Algarve, like Portugal, obviously where I am living, is a lot to do with tides. You've got to get the tides right. High tide this spot would be pretty rubbish. But this low tide is absolutely perfect. It's coincided with being a good time of day. If you're tuning in to find out, you know, some Hookeeper style waves, then I'm sorry for disappointing you. But if you are coming to the Algarve, it's worth having Salema on your radar. Low tide, remember. Worst thing about Salema, trying to find a parking spot. You just got to be patient, or you park at the back of town and walk. But I usually just wait around. There's usually someone leaving the beach. Anyone sailed here before? Let me know. Like I said, we've sailed here before with the wind from the other side and the westerlies. This is more east with a tiny bit of south in it. But interestingly, let me just talk to you about this 99, because I have had it out on like 4 or 5 sessions recently, and I did learn a thing or two. What I've noticed, and I'm talking from my weight, which is, you know, 83 kilos on 99 board, I've noticed I have to sail it a bit further off the back. So what does that mean? So on the bottom turn, you know, I'm not leaning super far forward, smashing in that real front rail, because for me it's a big board, it's got a chunky front rail. I find it's a little bit better to come off the back more, and then you get this acceleration and it just absolutely grips off the top. So that's how I found like the sweet spot for me. That might change on depending on how heavy you are and how much, you know, you can push that rail in the water. But I found for me it is quite difficult, especially when I get a bit of pressure. So I do find like when I got a bit of pressure, I can go a bit more off the back and knife it round, and then you're getting some pretty sick turns. The other day I was extremely impressed the other day. Like I'd had a couple of sessions already, but in the last 2 weeks or so I've had like a lot more. Now I kind of understanding it, I'm getting super happy with the results. See, like that, right up. Whoa. Okay, it's a bit more onshore than I thought, but that's a 99, and you know it comes straight back in. Almost went a bit too far then. you can really get it to go vert. Let's go and have a word with Eric. He's taken his free race board out. Okay, yeah, he looks like he's coming. Let's see. This could be a disaster. I hope not. First time really in any sort of waves, and it's a bit light. Let's see if we can get a jump. Let's get some power off the beach. Got to put a bit of work in early on to get past this rip. Yeah, this light bit here, that's the bit that kills you. You know, once you get past here, you've got pressure. Oh, it'd be nice to hit one of these. So, you know, this is a good, like for me anyway, there'll be people who don't understand like floating out and riding in, but when you get into it, it can be, for me anyway, some of the most fun sailing. The wave is smoother. So having a big sail, 5'6", you know what I mean? Keep your eye on the bigger stuff, don't shun it down. Windsurfing equipment has got so much better. Some of the big stuff is pretty epic, and you don't want to turn your nose up at it. Again, I think it depends where you come from. Everyone's got different opinions on, you know, windsurfing. Some people think windsurfing isn't windsurfing unless you're fully playing around, which is fair enough. Each their own. I actually like these days. They're relaxing. I'm there just, you know, doing my thinking time, chilling, clearing the mind. It's all right. It's light. It's quite light, but you should be all right. Just be patient. But it's quite cross shore, so you should be fine. But yeah, give it. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be. Maybe you wait for that set. There's a bit of a set. I get the weight forward. Can we get a backing? No. Oh, oh, you're close. Shut down. So yeah, there we go. That is Salema. I'm gonna have a couple more runs. See if we can find some waves to hit. But thanks for joining. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, because this is obviously not Windsurfing TV. This is my own personal channel. Yes, it is. And let me know if you want me to sail some spots in and around Portugal over the winter. Any ones you got any questions about? Yeah, for sure. Let me know. We've been having these weird storms recently, so it has opened up a few different beaches. Oh, there's a set coming here. I'm excited to do a bit of experimenting. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a little set here. Yeah, here we go. Eric's heading out. Let's hope he makes it over this set, because it's actually there's a bit of size to the next one. We'll slow down to get the view. Oh God. Oh dear. Let's hope he's okay. Oh no, he's in. He's in. He's in. Oh shit. Woo! Go on, Eric. He's over it. He's over it. Oh no, there's another one. Keep going. Oh no, he's turned around. He's all right. He's a good water starter. That's the main thing. If you're getting into your wave sailing, I mean, ideally, a twin cam sail is not great and a super sport, but if you have got that gear, make sure you're good at water starting. He's pretty good. I'll tell you what, this southeast is pushing in a few more waves. We might get lucky as this keeps pushing through. We're coming up to low tide, so we might get a bit of a push when it switches. We'll get some bigger waves. I'm not sure we need them. This is actually perfect size for playing around. Our other fellow windsurfer Dirk has gone out whale watching. He's miles out the back, scares the life out of me. You know, you've all got that friend, haven't you? You've all got that one who just goes so far out. You're like, where the fuck is he going? And you think, if he got in trouble, we'd be the ones having to go get him. But there's always one of them. It's just like, seriously, you know you've got that friend. It doesn't seem to bother them at all. I'm like the opposite. I'm like Mr. Cautious. Last time I was here, it was offshore wind and he was so far out the back. We didn't think he was coming back in. All right, little not set, but got a little wave coming up here. Should be able to get upwind a little bit, use the speed from this, and then turn that into the bottom turn. Oh shit! Come on! Give a step on me! Okay. On that note, we're going to leave it. See you for the next one. Woo. John Louis went looking for you.
Hey, you know what I done?
What?
What do you say, this stranded in Figueira?
Yeah, well, John Louis drove to get you, but you'd
really?
left already.
No, I went over the hiking trail.
He's just said.
I go to the beach to see you, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Why you go to the beach?
Yeah, it was
How long did it take?
I don't have any idea.
The big triathlon. 10-minute windsurfing, 1.5 swimming, 2 hours for climbing.
The Italians say,
How's your feet?
oh, the feet is nice, really. You've had a nice surf.
Now let it go, it's a good wind, now the wind stops.
Picked up actually.